see that, folks. I purchased this item that had that metal in another glass container at the auction. Little Alaskan gold one. It says 24 karat gold. It's got a tiny bit of gold in the bottom. But you had another vial that had this material in it. And I was a little bit, wondering what the heck it was. So I said, well, I'll bet on that thing. I know it's only got about 2 cents worth of gold in there. But I don't know what this is. It looks kind of like lead a little bit almost, right? And you can see it's been tooled and whatnot. It looks like it's been punched with a punch or something. And anyway, that little tiny piece right here, I snipped off with a pair of side cutters. And it was fairly tough, but not, not much harder than maybe gold or something. And so I decided, I said, well, it looks like platinum or something maybe. And so I tested it, and when I did the scratch test with your normal solutions like that, it's pretty crazy because I put 22 karat gold solution on there, which will mostly blow through almost anything, and it didn't do anything. Zero. And I also put platinum solution on it, see if it's platinum, and that basically didn't do anything. So those two solutions did virtually nothing to this metal, yet I could cut it with a pair of side cutters, and it's relatively soft. So what I did is I did some research, and let me turn off my little light. It's too bright. It's too bright on the handle. It's too bright. Thank you, Jenny, for that light. Anyway, I did some research, and what it says is that when you put like 22 or 24 karat gold solution, something that aqua regia, pretty much dissolved gold, if it's palladium, it doesn't react much at all. Basically, almost nothing. After I left it on there for a few minutes, it showed to be a little bit, maybe a tint of green, kind of. And so anyway, I was very curious about that. So I weighed it in, and weighs about 9 grams. I feel really blessed about that I think I have a nice 9-gram chunk of palladium. Anyway, if you have another methodology for testing that, I've read some heat test or whatever. Anyway, I'd like to know if you know. I'd appreciate that. I'm gonna probably get an XRF. I'll put that solution on there and show you what I saw, and maybe that'll give you a little more information too. Hey folks, that's basically what it looks like right there on the microscope. And you can see it's got a lot of tooling marks in it. You can see it had like a big punch or somebody punching it, smashing it, And I believe all these pieces fit together. Something like that. Anyway, yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's zoom in on this dude here and you can see what it looks like. Try and get a real clean focus if I can. There we go. Looks pretty clean. Anyway, that's what it looks like up close and personal. I'm pretty sure it's palladium, just because of those two solutions did not react hardly with it. But anyway, it's pretty happy about this so far, because it's kind of an interesting thing. I like finding things interesting like that. And there's that big punch mark I was talking about. Yeah, right there. Anyway, yeah, let me test this thing. We'll take a look at it. Take this big butter. I'll make a nice scratch in here. Okay, folks, I made a gigantic scratch on it there, so you guys could see it really good. I got it up here on the microscope. You can see it clearly there. Nice scratch. And let me put a drop of solution on there, and I'll show you what we got. Okay, folks, as you can see, this is a 22 karat solution. I'm gonna put a drop on that dude right there. Right there. There it is. Now normally, if that was like 14K gold or whatever, it'd be gone already. It'd have disappeared totally. You can see it's having virtually no effect. There it is, live, or is it Memorex? Basically nothing, right? Okay folks, you can see that's a platinum test solution there. I moved that dude over here a little bit, so I'm gonna put a drop right about here. Right on the very edge of this dude here. It's kind of leaning at a little bit of an angle, so it wants to drip to the left. And it dripped right into the other one right away. But you can see this one also. And then even the two mixed together, right? You can see it, no reaction. Basically none. Let's try it with this little bright light here. We'll get right on it and see if we can see anything. Yeah, basically nothing. When I looked it up, and you can see it's got a tiny bit of a tint. And it doesn't disappear. It's palladium. But if you know, let me know. My gold ring, this is silver. It's a pure silver ring. Let's rub that dude on there too, so we get, you know, because it looks kind of silvery. And so we'll see how silver reacts. See, I scrubbed that piece of supposed palladium there too. You can see this is silver, and that's the palladium. Try this one with silver solution. What happens? Let me try this other side here, where I know it's silver. The same solution. Let's try this one here. You see how red that's getting? Got a little bubble in the middle or something there. Yeah, it looks like it dissolves it pretty well, and it's kind of a reddy color. Let's look at the other one here. Yeah, did not dissolve it. So, let's say the 22 karat silver solution. Yeah, that's silver there. How red it is. It's hard to tell kind of in the with the black background, but for a quick comparison, so you can see, I'm gonna scrub my ring on there a little bit, and we'll get a nice line here on the edge there. I don't want to wreck my wedding ring too much. Just a little bit. It takes a beating anyway all the time. There we go. Got a little bit of gold on there. 22K solution right here. Yeah, it blew right through it, right? Like nothing. Microscope shut off. Go up here and take a look. Turn it back on. You see that? You see how it blew right through it? Basically dissolved that material right below it, because that's, this guy here is 14 karat. And that 22 just went right through it. It surely did. And so this one here, look at those, nothing, right? Basically nothing still. And that's the difference there, baby. Peace, baby. Love it.